Abhilasha Joshi, as well as so many wonderful members, ladies from our Indian community. So thank you so much for getting us started off in the right way. Mr. Joshi, we would request you to please come up to the stage and say a few words. So a round of applause please for our consulate.
It's such a big honor and such a privilege to be here with you all today. On behalf of myself and the Consul General of India, I wish each and every one of you, the President and office bearers of the Indian Association of Sao Paulo, the founding members of the Indian Association, our most distinguished and glittering guests, a very, very happy Diwali to each and every one of you. May the Lord, the remover of obstacles and the goddess of fortune and prosperity, may they bless you in today and in the days and years ahead. Friends, one thing about India and Brazil is that we can make a celebration on any day of the year, any occasion. But of course, Diwali happens to be one of our biggest festivals, and it is now not just restricted or celebrated in India, but it is celebrated all over the world because we have such wonderful diaspora spread across the globe. And this is one thing that even though we are far away from our homeland, but home is where the heart is. And now that you all are settled here, this is your home, this is where your hearts are. Wish you all a happy Diwali once again. Friends, today is also the Silver Jubilee of the Indian Association, and a hearty congratulations to each one of you. I know all of you have been putting together this program. There is a lot of hard work that has gone into it over the past few weeks, and congratulations to all our senior members. Some of you would know that India and Brazil are intricately and inextricably interlinked with each other. Ever since the days when Brazil was discovered, so to say, when Pedro Alvarez Cabral was blown off course on his way to India, those historical linkages have influenced our flora, fauna, and our societal fabric. And that carries on to this day. But I must say that despite the linkages, despite the many interactions we have had, it is perhaps in the last 20 years that India-Brazil relations have really taken an upswing. As far as our political relations are concerned, or our commercial relations, from a mere trade of $500 million in the year 2000, trade is now over 10 billion in the last 2 years. And relations are just going on stronger and stronger. The cultural influences between us are what actually bind the two nations together. Friends, you have all heard in the past that there have been some remarkable achievements in India. The Prime Minister of India, on the 25th of September, just after the very successful launch of the Mars Orbiter mission, which was a sterling example of Indian skill and Indian manufacturing, has launched the Make in India campaign. I am sure most of you would be familiar with it. We would like to share with you today a Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion of the Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, which exhorts you all our friends from the business community, to start looking at India not as a competitor, but as a collaborator. If you look at the globe, India and Brazil are on two opposite ends of the world. But if you look at it in another way, it is like two hands that have the world in between them. So I would really encourage you all to look at each other as collaborators. Come to India. There is a lot that we can do together. There is a lot of complementarity. Our strengths and your strengths together will only make us stronger. And let us look at India as the gateway for South and the rest of Southeast Asia, as we look at Brazil as the gateway to the rest of Latin America. Some of our top Indian companies are present here. We are very proud of that. Some of the top Brazilian companies are present in India. Marco Polo, WEG, Gerdau, they are all making in India, and I'm sure they have not regretted even once that they have set up base in India. So friends, I would like you all to spare a few moments of your attention and see this film, which tells about a lot of initiatives of the government to encourage investments into India. There is a lot happening. We have seen eternal Indian images. We are going to see a lot of Bollywood. We are also going to see the real India, what is taking place in India now. You're welcome to look at the new steps. We are there at the consulate for the Indian community and for the Brazilian community. We are ready to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhilasha ji. Very serious words to get us started off and to really get us collaborating. It's really important for what she was talking about. And so it's really critical for us to think a little bit about what she said. Mrs. Abhilasha Joshi, again, thank you very much. A round of applause for her, please. Thank you. So, Babita, Abhilasha ji was talking about Make in India. So it's all about the spirit of being proud to be Indian. Are you proud to be an Indian?
Yes, I'm really proud to be an Indian.
Well, what about members of our audience?
Yes, and Mrs. Joshi, that was a really inspiring speech. And to take it further, we call someone from the audience.
We have a guest host for this segment. The next one might be one of you. We have a guest host for this segment for Make in India. Please introduce yourself.
Lavina Chandiramani. My name is Lavina Chandiramani. I'm in Brazil for the last 23 years and I'm really proud to be an Indian. So much so that I have not given up my Indian passport because India doesn't allow dual nationality. And if I take a Brazilian passport, my Indian passport is going to be cancelled. So that I don't want to do. As Mrs. Joshi said, something about heart and home. Yes, heart and home is Brazil, but soul is India.
Thank you very much. So it was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
It's really inspiring to know people like Mrs. Lavina ji, who has been here in Brazil for so many years. They carry their patriotism in their heart and soul. Thank you.
Woo! So
Yes, we are proud to be Indian. We are proud to be Indian. We are proud of India's glorious past, of its wonderful present, and of its promising future. India's past. Let's take you back to the era of Aryabhat and the invention of zero. And then the Nobel laureates who brought so much fame to India. Rabindranath Tagore, C.V. Raman, Amartya Sen, and this year, Kailash Satyarthi. It's such an honor. It's such an honor for Kailash Satyarthi to have won the Nobel Prize for India this year.
Absolutely, and our achievements in the present are no less spectacular than the past. All of you know about the Mars Explorer, Mangalyaan, and it is a common story, but it bears repeating that it costs less to send an explorer to Mars from India than it took to make a Hollywood movie about space. So please applaud those fabulous scientists at ISRO for their achievement.
And India has really moved forward from breaking the shackles of British reign to being in contemplation for one of the countries to be in running head and shoulders with US and China by 2050 as the major economic superpowers of the world. So we know India is shining and it's really going forward. Our newly elected Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, is one such forward-looking person. And as Mrs. Joshi said, he has started this project, Make in India, which puts in place systems and logistics so that new companies, new entrepreneurs would have their queries resolved at the earliest, and this would aim at making India into a major manufacturing hub. To carry on with this spirit of patriotism, let's roll on the video for Make in India.
The Make in India video. Your attention here, please.
Wow, that was really inspiring.
That's a really inspiring video. In fact, Babita, I was reflecting. For those members of our audience who actually paid attention to this video, you could figure out how to make $1 million in 7 minutes. That 7-minute video would tell you how to make $1 million in India. So if you haven't seen it now, go back, look at it on YouTube, okay? Listen to what Mrs. Abhilasha Joshi said, look at the video. There's $1 million for you guys, just if you follow what the video talked about. So thank you for having us present that video here. Before we move on to the next section, a little bit of logistics. So there's several little children out here in the front. They're playing. There's one request to the parents to kindly be careful and make sure that the children don't come into the middle. There's a lot of wires. There's a lot of electronic equipment. So I really would request the parents of the children to please to make sure that the children don't come into any harm out here. And I'm sure they'll take care of that. Okay.
So going back to where we were, India winning. That's really inspiring and sets you thinking.
My papa, what do you mean winning? Now?
Winning now?
Winning, but we give gifts only at the end, no? Otherwise, why will people stay?
I don't know, yaar. We have so many gifts and presents. We have to give them out. It's raffle time.
Raffle time, oh, that explains why we have all these handsome two gentlemen waiting for us in the